As always, and today I am reviewing the Marvel TV series named Secret Invasion. Now, this TV series, in my opinion, was great. Now, I think I think something that people should keep in mind. This is meant to be a different Marvel show from the get-go. I mean, just the trailer kind of proved that. In the first episode, you know. So this show is pretty good. I thought we get to see the return of Rhodey. Well, obviously this isn't the picture of him from the actual show. He doesn't actually dress up as War Machine because, spoiler alert, he is a Skrull. Yeah, if you don't know what a Skrull is, it's this little green thing right here. So yeah, just so you know that. And so I guess that was kind of important. And we figured out that he has not been a Skrull the entire time, because what the Skrulls did is they kidnapped all of these government officials, and the Skrulls transformed into the person and they impersonated them, basically. So the Skrulls could pretty much destroy the human race, right? And so at the end of the series, in the last episode, episode 6, we get to see the real Rhodey. He hasn't been in school the entire time, and here's the thing. I think Rhodey has been a Skrull since Captain America Winter Soldier. I do not think it's been since Civil War or Endgame or anything like that. I think it was Captain America Winter Soldier. Because why else would he be wearing leg braces in all the other movies, except in all the all the movies after Civil War, and then just not have them in Winter Soldier or Falcon Winter Soldier or Secret Invasion. So and then once we see him in the last episode, like the real Rhodey, we figure out he's not able to walk. We see two soldiers kind of like carrying him out. So all right. But and there was one episode where there was this crazy action scene. Now, this action scene, like in my opinion at least, was actually very, very cool. I thought it was amazing because, I mean, I don't know, I just thought that action scene was pretty cool, and actually gave me I actually thought the action scene was pretty cool. It was the main action scene of the TV series. Again, I don't remember what episode it was. It was the episode where one of the main characters named Talos, spoiler alert, died. And the main selling point for me, at least for this TV series, was the fact we got to see Nick Fury and we got to see Rhodey back. I mean, Samuel L. Jackson did a perfect job as Nick Fury, as he always does. But it's not my favorite appearance of Nick Fury. It's still pretty good though. Anyhow, now there's a lot of people that had problems with episode 6, the season finale, and honestly, I didn't really agree. But whatever. Let's just cover the last episode, right? So, alright, so Nick Fury goes in to the Skrulls base that's in Russia. Yeah, that's in Russia, and once he's in Russia, he meets up with Gravik, the main villain, and he's also a Skrull, and they talk, and the alleged Nick Fury gives Gravik a serum that has the DNA of all the Avengers that will give Gravik all of the powers of them, and Gravik calls these Super Skrulls. And so, right, Gravik turns into a Super Skrull, and Nick Fury, allegedly Nick Fury is in there too. But then we figure out that it was never Nick Fury in the Russian base. It was actually another Skrull who was actually a protagonist in the series. So yeah, that was pretty cool. I thought that was a pretty cool twist. And on the flip side of things, while this was happening, the president is in the hospital, and the Skrull roadie is protecting him, but Nick Fury, the real Nick Fury, is in there taking down all of the guards, and eventually convinces the president to shoot the fake roadie. Or yeah, and then we figure out that the roadie is a Skrull, and yeah. So yeah, that was pretty interesting in my opinion. And all cutting back to the base, we get the Skrull base. We get to see a fight scene between two Super Skrulls with all the powers of every single Avenger. And honestly, that fight was so cool. Like, I've watched the episode probably like a few times, maybe 4 or 5 at most. But yeah, it's just cool every single time. But yeah, so my honest opinion on this show, I thought it was amazing. It took a little bit for the show to really start speeding up and everything. So, I was kind of just there for like the first couple episodes, like, is anything gonna really happen? Like, I was kind of confused on what kind of show this would be. So I was like, okay, I'll just keep on watching, whatever. And I'm so glad I did, because this show was amazing. Definitely a 8.5 out of 10. So yeah, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and ding that bell to never miss another. Ah, dang it. Well, if you enjoyed this video or any of my other content, please consider subscribing. Thank you very much.